Banning out that brood was definitely a chance that Liquid could look to slide it in for Matu as that 5th pick.
I think they need one more good disable on LGD here. Like one more
Or
good...
somebody just hold someone down so that the Juggernaut can go to work.
Yeah, because you want to enable your Juggernaut as much as possible, and I think they should play support Dazzle, but...
You think it should be, yeah. And I think
they could even core Rubik here. If they want, they could put, like, they don't know what's mid yet, right?
They could. Yeah, it could be either of them.
What if they pick something where like, they could either put the last pick mid, or Rubik, or Dazzle? It's like, okay, depending on what you pick, we change our lineup.
It's definitely a chance that they'd do that.
It is, because they have the versatility.
What other hero could be like that you can say, maybe we'll play it?
It's kind of weird. It's like, I don't know, Mirana or something crazy, you know? Like, there are not many heroes that are that flexible. Okay, that's not that flexible. That's probably a core.
There we go. I mean, that's probably...
We talked about it. I talked about Huskar with you.
Because as I say, Huskar feels like with a nurse, I think a lot of people will be quick to say, this hero's, it ain't great. Sure, he gets an insane amount of regen, but the magic resist is gone. You can kill him when he's low. But let's see. Does a 5th pick Huskar have the same power as it did in the previous patch?
Yeah, we'll have to just see in this game. I believe this is my first competitive game of seeing Huskar played at all, actually, ever since the patch.
Do you know what the counter is? Just mid AA. Let's go.
Mid AA?
Now you're all about the regen rather than have no magic resistance.
Okay.
You get Matu on a mid AA. He crushes him. You against the Dazzle, this heal. They won't do it, but I would love to see it. You got Sanking for the setup. Will-O-Wisp into Ice Blast? Yes, please. Will-O-Wisp into Cold Feet? AoE Cold Feet? Will-O-Wisp level 25 AA?
I don't think it's happening, Owen.
No.
It could happen, though. It would be very exciting if
What
it
else?
does.
Got something that's Necrophos, Matumba Man, Green Hero, bam, punishes low HP, you get a Spirit Vessel, GG.
Necro is honestly better now against Huskar than he used to be.
Yeah.
But there's still the threat. There's still the threat of Dazzle though. And it's so hard to rely on that one slow ulti coming in to kill him. Where you might want something faster, some burst damage real quick.
You could also such a Matu hero though. You got that way to cancel Blade Fury TP, something for the magic community.
Is he gonna Viper it up? Go back to his
real old school,
old roots. Oh shit!
Old school Matu
no, it's
coming in.
Good old Finnish boy. That's the way I know him.
The Viper.
The disgusting Viper.
It's been a long time.
Yeah. He's back, boys.
At least in the games I've seen. I'm not sure. Did they play this in the qualifiers? I don't know if we've had any Matu Viper games. I did not see it in the qualifiers. I've not seen any Matu Viper games recently. But okay, it's punishes low HP. You're going to take away that regen from his passive. Man. And it's again another hero that what Matu should do pretty damn well in the lane.
Jug and Huskar are looking crazy in this. They look like some, I don't know. They look sort of similar. Am I wrong?
They do. They got it's the similar
look
colors.
Look like brothers, It's like a boy band or something here.
They do. They look like some sort of duo here.
Yeah.
Unsightly duo. Well, we'll see how they can do. Juggernaut and Huskar, the final two from LGD, and Anti-Mage and Viper. Matumba Man Viper. Let's see if it still has the potency that it did in the past. This player-hero matchup that many a pro would not have fun at all any against.
Yeah.
Someone's going to have to do it. I mean, now that there is that Viper, can you still send that Huskar mid?
You can, but it's really not a fun matchup. So I think you got to contemplate what you want to do here.
Or do you sort of put Jug plus a support mid?
It's not a lot better.
No.
It's not. No, I think you got to just man up, and maybe you send like Dazzle to help him, or Rubik to help him. I actually think you send Rubik to help the Huskar a little bit in the early game.
Yeah, I think.
But we haven't seen that in quite a while. In this patch, typically mid is a raw 1v1 without help. That's like what we see the most. And in that scenario, I think Viper is going to win.
I think this has sort of the makings to be another potentially rough game for LGD, but maybe they can win us over with this Huskar Jug.
I want to watch this Huskar so badly, though, because he is a changed man now. He has a disarm built into him. He has AoE flash farm. I mean, this is not the typical Huskar that we know and hated. This is a different Huskar that we will learn to hate as well.
So, I mean, Yeah, I mean, so is this spell? How do we rate this spell? I mean, what 4-second there? It's on a low cooldown. It costs a lot of mana though. The top levels.
I mean, it's 12-second cooldown, 4-second disarm.
Yeah.
It's a 265 burst damage and pushes people. So what you can do with this is you jump in, instantly push them, disarm them, and you know, like that. That puts you in a great spot. Also, Huskar way stronger against Anti-Mage now than he used to be. Anti-Mage used to like destroy Huskar. Now, if you blink in after Huskar, he might just inner fire you unless you have Abyssal Blade. So, I don't know. The hero he's different. And honestly, I'm not going to pretend to know exactly how it's going to work. Because I only played a few games against him and so on. And like I said, this is my first competitive game where I see a Huskar. At least of this level. I mean, this is absolute top level.
Yeah, this is top stuff here. So LGD are going to show us their idea with the hero as bottom. Well, yeah, Liquid able to get both. So 3 runes for Liquid. Only FY able to claim 1 for LGD. And let's see how well maybe can do against Matumba Man's Viper in this 1v1 in the middle.
I mean, it is tough. You don't want to Burning Spear him at all because of the corrosive skin. So it doesn't make sense to be Huskar in this lane, essentially. And even then, Matumba Man could put an early value point into W if he really wants to mess with you. But, you know, last hit-wise, the damage is sort of similar. 54 versus 51 base damage, so it's not too different. And lane control pretty good by Maybe here.
Oh, yeah,
he has his advantage here.
Yeah, he's doing very good, in fact, off this first.
Yeah, and now he has sort of the creep momentum, so now he can push into a tower and maybe get something done.
We're watching this mid too close. Bottom lane.
Too exciting.
It was indeed Nova able to find Kuroki. As Kuroki feeling the wrath of the Dazzle. Whether it's support or core, this man's going to punch you with the poison touch, and it's going to hurt.
Poison touch is one hell of a thing. You got to just run away. Look at how aggressive he is, though.
Yeah, tanking the tower there a bit. That was... Yeah. I mean, the hero's great, but you can't do that with him, X-Nova. Diving the tower, tanking 2 tower hits. Miracle, he's got the blink skilled. He's quick to punish.
He took a lot of damage just by the tower. Honestly, I would like to see this this Anti-Mage just put a point in E early and try to return the poison touch. That would be really funny to watch.
Yeah,
which you could do.
Very possible play to pull off.
Yeah, I wouldn't put it past him at all. Definitely something Miracle could pull off. And yeah, so far... Tassel just with a little bit of an overstep there. Otherwise, that lane was going really well for him. Looking at the top lane, though, the Centaur is free farming and having a really good time. Chalice, so far, winning out pretty heavily here.
And mind control. He has got the sentry placement, but at the same time, they've got their own sentry outside the range of it.
He's taking some damage, though. If that blast would have hit...
I mean, if FY gets the lift, he's got the dive with the retaliate damage. Is it enough?
Oh!
It is. They'll get the kill on him.
Yeah, that... He's swinging so hard. Retaliate is really, really nice just for fighting. Oh, Illuminate trying for a play, but it's been spotted.
Yeah, not quite enough.
Yeah, you gotta be good at predicting all the Illuminates when lane against Caudal. It can be so devastating if you ever get hit by these blasts early.
Again, Miracle getting bullied pretty low by these two, as LGD's doing a good job at holding this bottom lane and keeping it in a favourable position for Arme. As Arme is winning out in CS compared to this anti-mage.
Yeah, taking some damage and again getting poison touch. So far Juggernaut with pretty good free farm being enjoyed here. And look at the mid lane, 11 and 5 against 6 and 6. So for sure the Huskar is winning.
Yeah,
right
maybe
now.
he's crushing it.
I did not expect him to do so well against him, but
I guess even though the corrosive skin hurts you back, it's sort of, you know, bring you lower, but it's going to allow the Berserker's blood to kick in. And bottom lane, Miracle.
Oh, wow.
Another jump in with the Frost Shield backup. They do manage to punish X-Nova. Same time up top, Chalice and FY get themselves on mind control. Again, leading in with the Telekinesis and the 1-2 combo from Chalice. This sort of Who-Stop into the Retaliate just gives us so much right-click to hit with.
It's a crazy strong lane, Centaur and Rubik. It does have a lot of kill potential. And one thing to note about the way that Miracle plays his anti-mage is he's really aggressive in the laning stage. And he's really aggressive overall. He always wants to look to those kills, so, you know, some surprising kills might not expect. He just blinks in and punishes the Dazzle. And with the Frost Shield, you can kind of run people down with AM.
Yeah, absolutely. It gives you more... You know, so much chance to just drain the mana every time you jump in. They can't get away from you.
Yeah. This is looking really promising for LGD now. I mean, look at the CS numbers. They're just really dominating. And Matumba Man going down on the mid lane to the Invis gank by FY. He found that Invis rune top now with a regen rune. That's the dream.
Absolutely, I mean FY.
And yeah, he's probably happy about that one.
Matsu, I mean, if you're a Viper that gets crushed in the laning set, this is not a hero that you can come back on very easily.
It's most definitely not. And Viper is just ultra difficult to flash farm with. You don't really have any solution to doing that. So you need to dominate lane. And that's why that one gank towards mid with the Invis rune was really big by FY. And kind of something that comes from him having these boots early, just walking around, checking for possibilities. A little bit of a rune fight going down, both top and bottom. And looks like it's going to be LGD winning out 3 runes.
Yeah, Liquid just not with the power to fight them off the runes at the moment.
And yeah, with boots on this Huskar now, it's even scarier lane for the Viper. Very difficult to go up. And a no double edge Centaur is standing his ground. Surprised to see that he's not going for the Ring of Tarrasque. Seems like a lot of value for
absolutely
Centaur.
On these strength heroes with the regen.
Like it gives you most of what a Vanguard would give you, but I suppose if you want to get Crimson Guard early, if that's the idea, then skipping Ring of Tarrasque is probably good. But it's not a dead-end item as well, because later on in the game, buying a heart on Centaur is definitely
you're gonna
nice.
want that. You know? So it's gonna be the item that you dream about. It's gonna take some time. You're gonna get it super late, but yeah, you're already gonna be a little bit of the way there. As his bottom lane, I mean, Miracle, just the amount of abuse means that he has to consistently just ferry out so much regen.
Yeah, he's wasted a lot of, I say wasted, but he spent a lot of his golds on consumables here. Oh, that looks like a possible kill. He's gonna come in with a burst strike though, keep his buddy alive.
GH, still gone though. Chalice takes the point in double edge, and it's enough to finish off the kill.
Just got that 1 point in it on level 5. That's the kind of stuff that you see from someone who's really familiar with the hero mid lane. Are we gonna see Lich wrapping around here? Oh, it's not a bad kill if they can get it. Oh, he missed it.
He did, yeah, doesn't catch on either of them.
No, so that disarm was not. I mean, it's a new skill.
It's a new skill.
It's a new skill.
You gotta, so, you know, you're not used to judging what the AOE's like.
No, it was just added. So that's fair.
Well, mind control.
It's like when you're riding a new bike. You know, it feels different.
Oh, they knew. Did you see it? They seen him. And they got him. They knew Burrow struck down. I mean, he was jungling on very low HP there, mind control.
He's really trying to push his limits and try to get whatever he can out of this game because he knows that he's not having a good start. This Centaur has been crushing. He's 50 CS minute 7. Like, that is remarkably high.
Mid lane, quick jump onto Matumba Man. Not quite enough to finish him off straight away there. In fact, with a Frost Shield, Matumba Man is going to stay alive. A quick fear to pull X-Nova to the side, but X-Nova still gets the poison touch down onto Matumba Man. Matumba Man fall, he's got the grave. They're looking for mind control. They don't have detection down, though. As X-Nova will get taken down by Kuroki with that last stray right click to finish him off.
Beautiful last hitting by Kuro, just standing there. He was waiting for it.
So easy money for the Lich. Still LGD holding the lead. This 2k advantage.
They are holding the lead, but 2 kills there going the way of Liquid really helps them out quite a bit. But Matumba Man again was the one to fall. So I just feel like more and more pressure is being put on this anti-mage. Every time that Viper dies, or the worse Viper's game is, the more pressure there will be on the anti-mage. Come online sooner. Yeah. You know, you don't want to wait too long. Because that's what you saw in the last game. It took a little bit too long for the AM. When he finally had his items, the enemy were really strong already. Nice D-ward behind the tower there. Kuro's sneaky ward was found. He's running away. Level 4 on that Lich. It just feels like right now the Huskar and Viper are both being sacrificed. Because Huskar struggled a little bit now as well, but now he's roaming with level 6.
He is. I mean, mind control's got his eyes on him.
This is very awkward. Like, I haven't seen this kind of rotations before by Huskar mid, but I guess it makes sense. He struggled a bit with the ganks. He's just going for a push. Bottom lane though, they're diving after.
Oh man, blink away from Miracle. Just get quickly dragged back by the telekinesis.
Yeah, but the grab onto a Juggernaut with the Sinister Gaze stopped him from going onto onto Anti-Mage. But he's gonna die for it. Kuro, he sacrificed his life there.
Miracle, it's very hard for him to really get into fight with the three of them still here. He has to play very patient and safe on this lane.
Yeah, and now our Finnish friend.
He's getting space.
Yeah, he's just sitting there, you know, hitting creeps. This is what you have to do to recover as a Viper. Just you need a lot of time just sitting on a lane. I like this Bracer build on Huskar. This is what I've seen in the few games of Huskar that I have seen. Double or triple Bracer is so valuable on him. It gives you that survivability. Oh, mind controls is high.
Yeah, instant TP coming in
Viper
from
is a bit far away though to help this.
And they've got a sentry down, so they see mind control. Mind control. He's actually going to survive there. Or actually, is the spears enough?
I think so.
Oh, 2 HP! Oh, they got him.
Yeah, just barely. It was really close to him surviving.
I mean, yeah, there's a sort of a bit.
Oh, the Viper strike by Rubik.
Oh,
but
FY.
there's nothing else.
He does have the lift, but as you say, X-Nova's already used the poison touch, so they don't really have the offensive potential to bring down Matumba Man's Viper.
So now it's Centaur against the Anti-Mage, and again with this Retaliate, I mean, you don't want to fight up against him. It's just Vanguard, Retaliate, and he's going for the Power Treads now. Oh, excuse me, the Face Boots.
Okay, Face Boots.
Yeah. The Face Boots are super good on Centaur, because Retaliate gives you all the damage you need, and you just want armor. Armor and attack speed is the dream.
You just want to keep on the target, so you can get the most.
Oh, he can get stomp.
He's got him.
Yeah. Retaliate, look at it. Boom. Nah, he doesn't even need to double edge there. He hits for 300 damage.
That's more than the double edge.
With all he has is one bracer and hits for 300 damage. Like that is some crazy damage.
And then quick jump in onto Matu. He'll be able to turn with the Viper strike.
But he pushed him out of his own range. So now he has to run.
Oh, and now he's dead.
Yeah.
I have a feeling maybe just likes pressing Q. Like he's done it multiple times that seem a little, you know, not necessarily opportune.
Maybe you should pick Bristleback for him instead. You know, something.
It just pushes them away, and I mean even on top of it looked like he nearly saved the Sand King.
It definitely looks like he's not completely used to how to play this yet, because that felt like it's a good idea to disarm his opponent, but he pushed him so far away that he actually couldn't hit him with the burning spears anymore.
And he gets out.
And running away from a Viper is not a thing, because he just got the poison touch on you, or the poison attack rather. Struggling a bit now on the Huskar with Tranquils. That's interesting.
Tranquils?
Is that the play? I mean, do you really want to be full HP? I don't know. I haven't seen this.
I mean,
because yeah, they don't break when you're hitting creeps, but
no,
being full HP lowers your DPS though. I'm not sure about it.
Did it? Yeah.
It confuses me greatly, but
I mean, you're the expert. I mean, he didn't accidentally.
He's the expert, to be fair.
I mean, he's the expert.
Yeah, I'm the pretentious expert sitting on a panel.
I'm sure I'm sure we've got like the top Huskar in the world watching. He's gonna be like, yes, Huskar Tranquils are very good.
Yes.
And they're yeah, interesting to see that is the boots of choice.
It is curious though, OD Pixel. I will say that it's a curious item. We've seen it on OD and Invoker a lot, but yeah. Oh, going in.
Themselves Matu. With the Frost Shield, they do get a good Chain Frost off as well. Matu finally falls.
Oh, he's just passing the Lich ulti over and
passing it back to Chalice. Maybe. Jumps in, finds Crow as well. LGD able to get in and get themselves the 2 kills.
Even Anti-Mage TP'd here, and he didn't join the fight, so he didn't really do anything. He just TP'd in. So you're getting a lot of value here. This is a 5v5, effectively.
They've got a sentry down. They're going to get mind control as well.
Yeah.
It was all the Tranquils.
It was, honestly.
All the Tranquils.
Brown Boots would not be fast enough for that play. And now they're pushing. That was really, really clutch rotation by Ame. How he came in there and showing that the Juggler ulti, when you have a few items, it already starts doing a lot of damage. And, you know, just wait for late game and you will see so much more. Look at that HP regen go. He's healing up.
Oh, he is?
I guess you don't have inner vitality anymore, so you can't like burst heal yourself the way you could before.
No.
Oh, lifting himself.
Does he want to chase it?
He
tries, but it was a bit of a trap.
That was not the right one.
He got a little greedy there, Miracle. Is he going to be able to blink out time?
Ooh, he took a crit though, the poison touch.
He did, that got a little close.
Yeah. I like that he goes for a play though.
He was like, I'm going for that kill.
Yeah, I mean, the counterspell is a very funny skill. I'm not sure about the balance of having it on like no cooldown at all, but it's a very funny skill.
Yeah,
I'm happy that it got added. I just think that it should probably get nerfed a little bit.
Yeah, I like that they're sort of turning passives into actives, but sometimes it's like they've just added an active, so it's just buffed so much.
Someone said it to me recently, another like top 100 player or something, and he said that maybe the cooldown should be higher, and then you can pick a talent to lower the cooldown on counterspell.
It would make sense.
That would make sense. Change the counterspell.
Get rid of like these 2 blink talents are both boring. You know, make it minus time on the.
No, don't change my blink talents. Oh, yeah. I still want to farm. Oh, and please. I still like farming.
There we go. Tower push in from LGD. As Chalice, he's got the full armor.
He does have it now, yeah.
So I guess this is one thing, you know, with the Tranquil's regen and the armlet, it means that you keep your HP in a really good position when you've got it constantly on.
Yeah, I guess that's like part function, but I feel like it's not really kind of worked that way in fights.
They're bringing him back.
Oh man, he's not leaving this place.
He's trying. Oh, leaping out.
Nope.
He's trying to get out. Oh, the grave. He is going to be kept alive a little bit, but Mike Joe gets the stun onto the 2 of them. He's going for the TP out.
He had to toggle.
Yeah,
he was actually graved and TPing, so he could have toggled during the grave TP.
He could have.
Because you can toggle during TP, but he didn't try for it. That was actually a pretty big misplay by him for not turning on the armlet again. Because there's no risk in turning it off when you're graved. But that was crazy. I mean, he was staring at a lamp for a long time. When you stare into a lamp,
control of him.
You know.
And what's really nice as well, isn't it, with the new ult, with the Force? It's so easy, as we saw there. You know, you get him to turn around and bam, you can just control so well where the enemy is.
You see though, like Huskar is one of those heroes that hit really fast when he goes low HP, and he was low HP for a while.
He can.
But he could still not.
Because we were saying, how many hits is it?
Yeah,
we were
how many?
About so it is 4, 5, 6. It's 4, 5, 6.
It's still so difficult though because of the disables.
Yeah.
Like over and over, you get disabled.
So LGD is still holding the lead this game.
Look at that farm on Juggernaut though. We have not really been following him or mentioning too much, but 2,100 golds with triple Wraith Band and Yasha.
No, only 15 minutes in. I mean, he's going to hit good timing on the Battle Fury.
Oh yeah.
I do like that he still goes for that this game. I think it's just such an essential part on the Jug in terms of finding farm.
I think it secures the late game even more, and honestly, I don't think they should sell themselves short for the late game. I think they have the potential to win this even in a 50-60 minute game against.
I mean, how is the Huskar nowadays in the late game? Does he get super crazy?
Yeah, I think he's actually quite strong in late game because he has the pure damage Burning Spears, which would be really good against anything that you stun up if you deal pure damage to Anti-Mage. You know, like very fast way of killing him. But, of course, Huskar is not really the biggest reason. I just think that Centaur and Juggernaut, with the momentum they have in this game, will be powerful enough to go in. Can you show me a net worth of
oh, yeah, sorry. My bad.
Yeah, no worries. Got your back.
There we go.
Yeah, I think just the momentum they have on the Centaur and the Jug, like, they're going to be really big as the game progresses. On the other side, though, it's a scary player on that Caudle, you know, like all game long.
I mean, you know that. I guess what I imagine GH is going to get like Ghost and then Refresh.
Yeah.
Like, you want to get Refresh on this hero, don't you?
Yeah, we've seen the Refresher Caudles. It is very, very strong.
It can just be. It just guarantees you that team fight. You get 2 of those balls out, and it's absolutely impossible to play into.
Yeah, they do have one good tool against it though that we already saw in this game, and that's the Blade Fury. You can spin as Juggernaut and kill it. So sort of like
that is true. Yeah,
so
the
it's
Jug
actually
is
one
strong
of the.
in that
It's
sense.
probably the best.
It's probably one of the big reasons why they picked it.
Yeah, I think it's probably the best hero against it that I've seen. Because if you're Lifesteal, you have to rage and then hit it, but then you're spending all your time hitting it. Whereas Juggernaut, he still spins. He still has the damage around him with the Fury. So yeah, I think Jug is nice for this reason. Man, he's just farming everywhere he goes. He's getting so big on Ame.
No, he's going to be an issue for Liquid for sure, as they still need time to Miracle to catch up.
They're trying to Roche right now. They have the Huskar, but he can't go low HP because his armlets. No, his Tranquils. He's not losing HP fast enough. The DPS is so low. Look at it. Break your Tranquils. There we go. Roshan helping him out.
There we go.
There we go. The healing ward.
Well, they've just lost X Nova though, and now they're with a Wisp. Oh, mate.
They're trying to focus it, but the Lich ulti. He's trying to focus it. What's happening?
Ooh! He's not getting out. That's what's happening. Chalice gets caught. I mean, in a situation like that, are you sort of turning to your Jug and saying, "Oh, why aren't you Blade Furying and killing the Will-O-the-Wisp," or does he have to just back out?
He was trying to go out and ulti them. He was trying to fight.
Okay, like, he's trying to get the wrap around.
Yeah, but he probably should have just Blade Fury, but it's so scary to do it when you're standing in the Roche pit and you have been caught out. The opponent are outside. Like, your instincts are to get out first. It's so easy from like the bird's eye perspective to say, oh, he could just kill the Willow and then, you know, move on from there. But it was probably a tough spot to be fighting from. Kato is a really good Roche hero now. Even more so.
Yeah, the Roche fight potential is...
Ake would testify that he was already a good Roche hero before, you know, but now, even more so.
Okay, so he gets the Ether Lens. Up next, GH after the Ghost Scepter.
Yeah, Ghost Scepter is really, really nice to have here. I mean, there's a lot of safety against these heroes. Ghost Scepter being the item for FY. Pretty close to it on Rubik.
To jump. Control's going to be there with the backup, and Matsu's got the Poison Touch on him. Gets dragged in by the Stolen Fear. As Matsu does have the backup of the Frost Shield. On the backlines, Miracle was able to jump in and burst down FY. They've now got the control onto Chalice.
So, do you know why Centaur can't move at all when that happens?
Well, what was going on? What did he do?
So Viper, when he attacks the Centaur, he procs the Retaliates, which deals damage to Viper, which means he takes Corrosive Skin on Centaur.
Oh, does that one still cycle around?
Yeah, that cycle still works. So that means that you get slowed both by the Poison attack and by the Corrosive Skin, which means that you cannot do anything.
You're just stuck in position.
Yeah, you just... like, the damage over time is really the big thing. You just... like, everything just messes you up.
Off the back of that, Liquid themselves, they'll get into Roche. They'll grab the Aegis on Miracle. They also find a double damage room waiting outside of it to help speed up the farm of Miracle even more.
Yeah, Miracle is getting pretty damn big now. With that Aegis, he's going to push his limits on how far he can go on these lanes too. And DD Rune, of course, speeding up the Ancients. He's probably going to try and make his way over to even more Ancient camps during this DD Rune to farm faster. And I think they have do they have a stack on their lower Ancients? Yeah,
I do.
Thought it looks like a stack on the minimap.
So he'll find his way over there and be able to clean that up.
Oh no!
Oh,
the value.
Okay.
But you gotta get your
farm
lanes.
it later.
You gotta get your lanes going. It's important. This is objective-based Dota. You gotta shove your lanes so that you get a bigger map, so you can actually play Dota. If you don't do that, it becomes more difficult. How's Viper doing now for farm? I mean, he is number 3, so he's actually
got the Sanjin Yasha.
He's done the impossible here of recovering after a bad laning stage as Viper.
Top lane.
Oh.
They'll get themselves in on top of GH.
Nice catch.
Stampede.
That's the dream initiation for them.
Well, it's actually going to be a buyback from GH. Liquid want to fight around here. They have the fear onto Arme, but he still has the Blade Fury, and we'll go for the Blade Fury TP out to safety. Miracle jumping in, committing onto X-Nova. X-Nova with the Self-Grave will survive for now, but Miracle's not done. He'll chase forward the Will-O-the-Wisp, bringing in the two of them as X-Nova gets caught out. GH with that Ghost Scepter, he's going to be able to stop any bit of damage. As Arme, he tried to go back in on this. Arme's going to pay with his life. We saw Arme making some questionable blink-ins and aggressive plays in Game 1. And Game 2, that's certainly up there. You cannot Omni-slash the Keeper of the Light with the Ghost Scepter.
No, you cannot. And I think that was just a brain fart by him. He didn't think about the fact that GH had this. But they should have known, though. They just killed him just before.
He's had it for a bit of time, yeah.
And he had the item then as well. But it is now Liquid who are going to use this to get some momentum. They have Anti-Mage just doing whatever he wants on the side lanes. And mid, Matumba is pushing. And meanwhile, they're smoking. And they're pretending to be behind Viper, but they're actually going for a kill.
Mind control.
Oh, just straight over.
Correct. No time for messing around with these fools. And farm the Ancients.
He's got places to be, wards to drop.
He's done with this game. He's like, come on, let's hurry it up.
He's got prize money to win.
Yeah. Chain Frost for you, set.
This is suddenly looking like Liquid owned the entire map after, like, they capitalize on mistakes so well. They always do. Yeah, do it. Slam it. We might also see the return Juggernaut ulti with Counterspell.
We might, yeah, the true sort of anime-style fight.
That's a scary thing when you play Juggernaut against Anti-Mage. Is he gonna
to the point where you can't really? I mean, unless you're
stunned,
absolutely if he's stunned, go for it.
Yeah, but you know, you're always scared that it might turn out to be useless.
And Miracle gonna build defense was the Manta.
Straight heart now.
Straight heart.
So just tanking up, trying to not get bursted anymore. I think that's a great decision. And we see a lot of survivability items now on Liquid. They have the Yule's Blink on their Sanking. Oh, Huskar might go into a dangerous spot here. If he shows mid, do they just go on him? They are going.
Yeah. Micro drop. Epicenter ready to roll. Straight in they go. They do have a Stampede and they do have the BKB. It's now turn. Jumps forward onto Kuroki. Kuroki will fall.
Yeah,
it's a BKB used. And he's got to be careful. He's got to try and get his way out of this. The Will-O-Wisp bringing the two of them in. Mana Void from Miracle will secure the kill. As the two will fall. But I'm not sold on the Huskar Wagger. It's not looking great.
No, me neither.
And it doesn't seem like maybe it's too comfortable on it.
Is it Huskar or is it the Tranquil Boots? I don't know.
It just seems a bit all over the place from LGD once again this game.
Yeah, a bit of disorientation. These fights, for sure. And now high ground. It's the anti-mage lineup that's knocking on your door.
Oh, Miracle. Making it aggressive. He's still got that Aegis to rely on. They do get the Omni Slash out.
Oh, it's dealing damage.
Oh, what? Pops the Aegis. They'll get the Aegis once.
Yeah, but I don't think they have enough to burst him again, do they? They are going to have to back out now. Oh, they want to go in, though.
Miracle's back to trying to focus the objectives. We'll get the tower. And he'll get out. Chalice.
They get to stomp on him.
Does find GH. GH's got the Ghost Scepter. Jump forward. Hold the TP out. Not going to make it. They've got the Magical.
Wow, the magical damage Huskar bursting through the Ghost Scepter.
That new spell.
It's the counter.
It is. You're not safe from this man anymore.
That was
with your
the tower,
Ghost
though. And that means that Anti-Mage can already start threatening those shrines. Whenever you start 5-manning somewhere, he might just, you know, take that down. He's now going to go towards bottom and get the momentum going. So
you can see push. LGD want to push back as hard as possible.
Interesting build on this Juggernaut. So he went...
Yeah, he
went Battle Fury. Well, Yasha into Battle Fury.
And then he's queued up the Blink, but he bought a Quarter Staff. So I can only imagine he is going to finish off the Butterfly before the Blink.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he wants the Blink first, actually.
You think but why would he get the Quarter Staff then?
I think that was a panic purchase when he was dying.
Okay.
Or it's like, you know, I'm struggling to walk. I need this.
We'll maybe find this tier 2 mid. Matsu's got his own BKB.
Yeah, but their bottom tier 2 is already being threatened.
Oh.
And top, with Sanking setting up a trap as well.
Another Chain Frost. Won't amount to much at all. That's just between the Siege Creep and the Blade Fury Jug.
Just leaving the Mantis to sieging. Is he gonna go for it? Nah. There's no way he kills into Yule Scepter, I think. Maybe.
See if he gets tempted
again. FY feels like this is too good to be true. There's just creeps here and I can just farm them?
Oh.
Look at him, he totally knows what's going on. Yeah, he knows. Watching. He's not even going for it. Oh. Gotta go for those two? It's so funny to watch this because he had no vision at all. He didn't have any ward or anything. He just knows that I haven't seen mind control in quite a while.
And that can't be real that he's just getting this space.
Yeah,
someone's watching.
If something sounds like it's too good to be true, Owen, it probably is. Yeah.
As off the back of this space, Miracle now 17k net worth and does have the full heart.
Big talent there for Mr. Caudle. Gotta drop that ulti. I mean, the 350 range when you blink 4 staff.
Yeah, he's got so many ways to get
with
into
your blinding
position.
lights.
A Miracle. He's just going in.
He's tanky. His heart.
They got the Wisp down.
Yep. The Juggernaut.
They do kill one. They get the Jug. Army's going to buy back straight away on the Juggernaut.
Yeah, but now Huskar, can he stand his ground here? He's trying.
BKBs are being used. It doesn't warrant them the kill in return that they would hope for off the back of buying back on their Juggernaut. They don't find a kill.
We have a kite fight here where the Centaur wants to blink the Viper, but it's just not happening.
I mean, Miracle, if he's thinking about going back in, but I respect the fact that they have the full 5-man.
He did regen up with a heart, so he felt pretty ready. Look at how far away Miracle is pulled, like in what was earlier fairly even, you know, net worth-ish, and definitely didn't have as good of a start as the Juggernaut, but it's just anti-mage when you get your farm going so fast. So he did go for the Blink Dagger, so that allows him to follow up on the Centaur. Like, that's the big thing right now. They were lacking kill potential with the Centaur initiation.
Yeah.
They could go on someone, but there was no real threat of bursting someone. But now, if you stomp someone or lift someone with Rubik, there could be a Juggernaut ulti coming into it as well. But Assault Cuirass being queued up by Anti-Mage here. Gonna get some armor for himself and his team.
As top lane. Matu himself off the BKB, trying for the butterfly. I was seeing FY's farm, he's just about, yeah, he's working on his blink. After the Yulso, he can look to make those big counter plays and get the setup required to allow maybe to actually get in there to do the damage.
Sanchiasha being queued up here for the Huskar.
A bit of a later pickup.
Yeah, it is a bit late, but I mean, you had to go for the BKB first, and Huskar simply does not farm as fast as, you know, some of these other heroes like Anti-Mage. But he is, you know, 3,000 gold behind the Viper.
Is there no reason why he wouldn't want to get the Halberd rather than the SMY for sort of stats and, you know, control, evasion? It'd be pretty good against the Viper, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I think he's valuing the movement speeds from the Yasha and, you know, a little bit of armor, but I think he's just valuing the fact that he can initiate a little bit better and reposition better. Oh, speaking of.
The Stampede trying to get them into position as they'll jump forward. Mind control, blinks away, forced away as well. Chalice goes in with the BKB, tries to find an opportunity to get the Who Stomp. Cannot do so as Liquid kite him out. They will kill the Viper.
Bringing down the Rubik. He's very close to bringing down Rubik. He got him.
Still chasing here, LGD. It's Miracle. And he goes onto X-Nova. X-Nova has the Grave. Chalice back in with the backup of Arme. They do manage to get it, but the Wisp. It brings in the three of them. They're trying to kill it with the Blade Fury, and they do. But Mind Control, Epicenter, Burrow Strike in onto the two of them. The Healing Ward is down. Huskar will still fall, though, as they lose maybe. A buyback comes through from FY. Kuro also buying back here for Liquid.
Yeah, they buy back. They want to gold. They have the Anti-Mage healing up. There's also the Roshan is up if they want to back up and take it here on the side of Liquid. They should know about it. They also took the bounty runes bottom, so they probably will get all 4 bounty runes, and if they take that and Roche, that would be the bigger price, rather than pushing.
This game just continues to look harder and harder for PSG LGD.
I like how he queued up a second heart after Assault Cuirass. Is he seriously going for that?
Nah, no, there's no way. The butterfly, the standard sort of.
Yeah, butterfly or Abyssal Blade. I think he might still change his mind for Abyssal Blade after this, because you already have some attack speed, and just being able to lock down FY and kill him fast is so valuable. But then again, you know, like, he did go Radiance on the territory.
He did.
He might go for it.
You never know.
Yeah.
You never know what Miracle fancies, especially when he feels that they're in the lead, and certainly in this game he'll be feeling that.
Yeah, Cheese over on the Viper as well now, so that's really good for sieging high grounds, having this tanky Viper. They're just all building to be unkillable, right? They're building Satanic on the Viper. They're building this typical elusive Zanking builds that we always see. And Anti-Mage with a heart to Assault Cuirass.
And Chalice as well, as we saw, obviously going for the BKB pickup on the Centaur. I feel like this is a night we don't really normally see that early on in a Centaur's build. Is there a reason why Chalice felt he had to get it?
I'm a bit surprised by his item build overall, honestly, because he didn't really go full utility with the Crimson Guard to save his team or something. And he also didn't really capitalize on strength for his retaliate with base damage. So I'm not sure about the Centaur build, but I suppose that he needs the Assault Cuirass now simply because the Anti-Mage will have one. You know? Or already does have one.
Dire's bottom shrine has fallen.
And I think 25 too.
Yeah, he's...
And I mean, as we've seen, Miracle, he has not died this game. They've been unable to kill him.
Miracle has been owning so far. In every game that we watched, he has been playing really, really good. But I feel like the team fight that Liquid have had just because of GH on his Coddle is so insane. Bottom lane, seen here. He does have cheese as well. But I don't know if it saves him.
I don't think any sort of cheese is going to save him.
Yeah, that Juggernaut, that's a butterfly late game ulti from Juggernaut. This one I was talking about. The ulti is so strong.
Same time mid though, X-Nova will be found.
To the shield.
As they will try and fight back against Miracle. They get the Who Stomp, double edge, jump forward, but he is just so tanky with his heart and the AC.
Yeah, still has the Aegis as well, so not really that high risk here, even if he was to go down.
Oh, mind control with the counterplay. Jumps in, the Whisper's there to control the two of them. BKB's popped by Chalice as he tries to get away. He will survive thanks to the healing ward. Yeah. He'll live.
Beautiful save.
Miracle still surviving. And he's thinking about going back in as the Wisp down once more.
Coddle just with expert positioning on these Wisps, so annoying.
I mean, and we're seeing as well, even if it's like at a point and in a game where they do kill the Wisp, it's just sort of, just that first pull in can just be so disrupting.
Oh yeah, it doesn't even have to last that long. Even in fights where Juggernaut instantly kills it, it still did its job, you know, and maybe it forced out the Blade Fury from Juggernaut, which means he can't right-click heroes.
Yeah.
And, you know, with this build, you want to be right-clicking heroes, you don't want to be spinning around in the fight. I almost feel like he has to go like BKB on Juggernaut, actually, with the way the game is going. He needs to be able to right-click heroes as well. But he's going for the MKB. Understandable. The Viper has... Does he have the entire Butterfly, or is he just close to it? Oh yeah, he didn't go for it.
He's going for Satanic.
Yeah. It's fun to see how many times like Liquid players change their minds along the way. They always like really want to get the best item for the scenario. They're very adapting to the game.
You see just how aggressive Miracle knows he can play with that Aegis. There's just very little they can do.
Yeah, even if they go on him, that's good. Now they know that Blink Dagger is down on Centaur, so no one else can get surprise jumped by him. This is just really good aggression. I don't know. It's hard when you don't have the wraparound. He's just standing. He's taunting them. He's taunting. And he backs. Kuro shields him up like, don't die.
Yeah.
Don't be an idiot.
So that was a BKB.
Oh, speaking about who dies, Kuro is the one to go down.
They do get themselves onto Miracle. They'll kill him the once.
Oh, okay.
If they can get a stun and an Omni Slash, they can time it, stun, but there's the counter spell. It's out, so he can't Omni Slash him straight away. Arme has to Blade Fury and back off.
Yeah, but he can still do it afterwards. They use him.
Oh, he's going to go for the Omni Slash onto these two. Oh, no! Onto the Ancients.
Oh.
And now back in. They'll jump forward onto Chalice. They do lead in onto Massimo Matt. Chalice very low, but Miracle indeed, he's found him. Miracle gets the kill.
He's pretty low HP.
He's going in on this.
Okay. Yeah, oh my god, the double.
Oh no. I mean, it always feels like when the double lights come out, it's GG.
Ah.
Like that's when it's the point of the game where the Cottle's got a refresher orb. Regardless of what's happening, the game just ends.
That's why they call it lights out.
Lights out. Lights out for LGD.
I believe so. He got to put down his refresher once.
He got it. Yeah. He's like, I did it, boys.
And now he's just blasting their fountain. It's like, come back.
I mean, Liquid looking absolutely unstoppable today.
For sure. They are in absolute top form. They are not messing around. 2-0. And that's going to be Liquid winning the group.
Yeah. Miracle. Going for the fountain tanking.
Yep. Just waiting for Dazzle. He Graves. He got it off.
He got the Grave off.
He did. He's fine. He's not fine.
Where's the GG?
They're not GG.
They're not GG in. They're not GG in yet.
They're tipping. Tipping instead of GG.
So here we go. What do they got? Stampede, Chalice, coming out with the BKB.
They are split pushing with Juggernaut, by the way. But you got caught out. Wait, is he killing?
Oh.
He's Satanicking. Oh, Satan is on the side of the finish, people.
Oh.
He can't flutter.
No, he can't.
They took away flutter.
Oh, he's got the Omni Slash.
Oh, there.
Wait, hang on.
Hang on.
Are they throwing? They can't throw,
Go for the throne.
Can Liquid throw this game?
I don't think so, but...
Is this game throwable?
Yeah, maybe.
Hang on.
It would be.
If they throw this game after fountain diving, that would be quite something.
He's keeping base now with Juggernauts. He's coming to defend.
Oh.
Defend.
Arme is going for Miracle. He'll blink out. Oh, they have the Chalices there with a Who Stomp.
Okay.
They force him to the side. He's got the Manta. He does get away.
Get him.
Oh. I mean, they got a bottom rack. They have been mega creep. They've been mega creeped.
Very tenacious.
LGD.
It would be a very nice win if you win this game.
That would be pretty insane. I mean, they really can't kill this anti-mage unless they get a stun and Arme has Omni Slash.
Yeah,
there's just no other way to get
I'm
the
not sure how. That's why I was also thinking about Abyssal Blade for him earlier, like some way to blink Abyssal.
He's got the MKB money.
He does have that.
And what do we get at 25? Oh, the extra 1 second. You do take the 1 second, right?
You take the 1 second, especially in this game.
Yeah,
like,
because that's how you kill people.
It's quite a bit of damage. 1 second more duration on the ulti makes it a lot stronger.
Yeah, I mean, what is it now? It's like 2 points something,
It's
isn't it?
4.5, right?
Oh, it's...
No, it's 3.5 normally, and he did take it.
And he did take it, so now it's 4.5. Yeah.
So, I mean, it's a decent upgrade.
Oh,
he went in on Coddle, killed him.
Oh, hang on.
He killed him.
Hang on, but they're on him now. Okay. He's got 20 seconds and he has Omni Slash back up.
That's a long time.
Oh, they can't keep him alive. They've got a grave. They've got a grave. But he may just die anyway. They'll jump in, looking for the disarm. Arme, he's got no mana for an Omni Slash. In fact, he went all in on that purchase. As now, Liquid will look towards the Huskar, but they jump in. They have the grave.
Yeah.
Turning towards Miracle. Miracle again has to blink away. As Matumba Man, he's trying to chase this, but the retaliate damage. Matumba Man, he's got the lifesteal. They've got the Wisp down onto the 4 of them. Oh, the trap is set.
The double.
Liquid will get them. Oh, and the Ancient. Yeah. It was falling. Creeps. As it does. GG is called.
GG. Thank you, LGD, for
Liquid will take the game. But yeah, a little, maybe the glimmer of a chance of a throw there from Liquid. But it wasn't going to be the case. Another win for Liquid. They had a good day today.